Here is a question that sounds like a trick question, but it is absolutely not. What is the deadliest animal on Earth? Most people guess shark. Some say lion or crocodile or maybe a box jellyfish. All of those animals together do not even come close to the real answer. The real answer weighs less than a single raindrop. It fits on the tip of your finger, and it is probably buzzing outside your window right now. We are talking about the mosquito, and by the end of this video, you will understand exactly why this tiny insect has changed the course of human history more than almost anything else on the planet. Let's start with the numbers, because the numbers are genuinely staggering. According to the World Health Organization, mosquitoes kill more than 700,000 people every single year. Sharks kill fewer than 10. Crocodiles kill around 1,000. Even humans killing other humans, which is already a horrifying statistic, comes in second place behind the mosquito. The mosquito is, by a massive margin, the most dangerous animal on Earth. But here is the twist that most people miss. The mosquito itself is not actually trying to kill you. It does not have venom. It does not have claws or teeth. It is not hunting you. It is doing something far more ordinary. And that ordinary thing just happens to be catastrophically dangerous. Here is what is actually going on. Only female mosquitoes bite. The males feed on nectar, just like bees. The female needs a blood meal because blood contains proteins she needs to develop her eggs. So when she lands on your arm, she is not attacking you. She is grocery shopping. She uses a mouthpart called a proboscis, which looks like a tiny needle but is actually 6 separate parts working together. 2 of those parts saw through your skin. 2 hold the wound open. 1 draws up your blood, and 1 pumps in her saliva. That saliva is the key to everything. It contains chemicals that stop your blood from clotting so she can drink freely. Your immune system reacts to that saliva, which is why you get that itchy red bump. The bite itself is almost painless. You rarely even feel it happening. And that is exactly the problem, because hidden inside that saliva, hitching a ride from one person to the next, can be some of the most dangerous pathogens in the history of human disease. The mosquito is not just a biting insect, it is a flying syringe. Scientists call this being a vector, meaning the mosquito carries disease from one host to another without getting sick itself. And the diseases it carries are extraordinary in their reach and their devastation. The biggest killer by far is malaria. Malaria is caused by a single-celled parasite called Plasmodium, and it is transmitted almost exclusively by Anopheles mosquitoes. When an infected mosquito bites you, it injects Plasmodium parasites directly into your bloodstream. Those parasites travel to your liver, multiply, burst out, and then invade your red blood cells. The result is cycles of fever, chills, and extreme fatigue that can kill within days. The WHO reported 608,000 malaria deaths in 2021 alone, and the overwhelming majority of those were children under the age of 5 in sub-Saharan Africa. That is a number that deserves a moment of stillness. But malaria is not the only story. Aedes aegypti mosquitoes transmit dengue fever, which infect somewhere between 100 and 400 million people every single year, according to WHO estimates. Dengue causes such severe joint and muscle pain that it earned the nickname breakbone fever, even though no bones actually break. The same mosquito transmits yellow fever, Zika virus, and chikungunya. The Culex mosquito spreads West Nile virus across North America, and it also spreads a parasitic worm that causes lymphatic filariasis, a condition that can cause dramatic and permanent swelling in the limbs. Mosquitoes have shaped wars, collapsed civilizations, and redirected the routes of explorers. Historians and scientists, including those writing in the journal Nature and in Timothy Winegard's extensively researched book The Mosquito, have argued that mosquito-borne disease killed roughly half of all humans who ever lived. So why is it so hard to stop this? One major reason is that mosquitoes are ancient and they are everywhere. There are about 3,500 known species of mosquito, found on every continent except Antarctica. They breed in water, and they do not need much of it. A bottle cap of standing water is enough for a female to lay her eggs. They have been around for more than 100 million years, which means they were biting dinosaurs. They have had an enormous head start on us. The good news, and there genuinely is good news, is that humans are fighting back and making real progress. Insecticide-treated bed nets have been shown in studies published in the Lancet to dramatically reduce malaria deaths in high-risk areas. The RTS S malaria vaccine, which the WHO recommended for broad use in 2021, is now being distributed across parts of Africa and is the first vaccine in history to work against a parasite. Scientists at institutions like the Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health are also experimenting with genetically modified mosquitoes that are designed to crash mosquito populations or block their ability to carry malaria. And a bacterium called Wolbachia, when introduced into Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, dramatically reduces their ability to transmit dengue. The World Mosquito Program has already released Wolbachia-carrying mosquitoes in over a dozen countries with encouraging results. So here is the payoff to the question we started with. The most dangerous animal on Earth is not big, not fierce, and not even trying to hurt you. It is a creature smaller than your thumbnail, operating on pure biological instinct that has nonetheless shaped the entire trajectory of human civilization. Understanding it is not just fascinating, it is one of the most important things science is working on right now. The mosquito has had millions of years of practice, but for the first time in history, we might actually be catching up.